Hey, everybody. How are you? There's the snake. There he is, the snake. The snake that deceives fucking Grillo and Rob the snake. There he is. I bet you I could position this better. Let me see, how do I do that? Let me take that out for a second, delete that, and go back. Let's see, how do I move it down? It's not going to let me move it. Well, that's all we got. There's the snake. There he is. Hey, snake. This is what he does, Hey, dog. Really happy about your sobriety. You should ditch John and come on our show. We have your back. John doesn't. Yeah, okay, snake. Yeah, got it. Yeah. You're the good guy, right? Just ask Ronnie and Scott and Richard and Sal. And Levy. Yeah, just ask all those guys about what a good guy you are. The fucking snake. It's fucking amazing. Fucking guy. And it's so weird that people fall for this scumbag. Like, I didn't need to be a Mensa genius to figure this out. He's just a fucking piece of fucking garbage. And look how easy he duped Steve Grillo. Look how easy it took him to get Steve Grillo to think that Vegas Beer Sells Jerry is a bad guy. Look how easy it took him to get Rob Saul to now I'm the bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy. Support the Duke's fight for his rights at helptheduke.com. Should start to work in about 45 minutes. But hey, Sorcerer, what's up, brother? I can't stand to look at the snakes too much longer. I'm not going to fucking go nuts on Rob Saul. I'm happy for his sobriety. I know he said last night that I'm not happy for him. I am. Rob, I am happy for you. Now, last night, you did a show and you decided to go off on $2 Dan. All right? $2 Dan's a nice man, as you are. But the one thing I will tell you is $2 Dan is not going to fall for any shit way of horse shit. He knows better. The shit way is scum. It's that simple. And the way he got this young woman to do it, we shall find out soon because I know how. Because I have the texts. And when that comes out in Discovery, they're sunk. They're sunk. So just remember, what I have is viable proof. It is condemning for them. It is game over. So let their attorney talk all the fucking anti-slap and everything else. Because I know that I'm on the good side of history. I didn't do this. I have my FBI reports. I got my LAPD reports. All my ducks are in a row. My mother was there with me when I was on the phone with the FBI, right next to me when I was in New York. She knows how stressed I was, hearing me on the phone with my attorney at the time, trying to get them to not have these live events. That's a fact check. If you guys really want to be a Dabbleverse historian, you can recall what I'm talking about. But the one thing he said is, when I keep saying that I defended Rob when these assholes were calling him a dog diddler, he goes, well, why do you have to keep bringing that up? Well, so they said it for years, and I defended you. So now me bringing it up, I'm again the bad guy. And again, I am not trashing you. I know that you're a good person. I had your back. And I will have your back, because those assholes are such scumbags, they might turn on you again. Because they're scum. You're a better person, Rob. You're a better person than they are. I'm not going to turn. I don't even care if Rob wants to trash me. Trash me. Join the club. But I'm not saying anything bad about Rob. I wish you the best. Good luck with sobriety. I'm proud of you. I hope you can stick with it. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Now, Steve Grillo, that's a whole nother fucking world. That's the world of stupid. That is the epitome of stupid. Steve Grillo is one of the dumbest human beings alive. And you know who agrees with me? Lady K. The very people that Steve wants to be loved by think he's a fucking idiot. Don't believe me? Don't believe me, Steve? Let's see.
Grillo decided that he was going to start making some money in the Dabbleverse. And so he starts a show, and he's like, guys, I'm in the Dabbleverse now. Come over and watch my show. Why would we do that? I got stories about the Howard Stern show. We've heard them all. We don't care. Whatever. But then he gets on Supertip. And he goes, as soon as I get Supertip set up, then the money starts pouring in. That's how that works, right? And our buddy Fudgical hops on X and says, no super tips to Grillo. Vegas Beer Sales Jerry is running Grillo's show now, and Jerry will absolutely pass on your personal details to John. It's not about Grillo. It's about Jerry. Protect yourself. And he links to a thread, a post in Dabblers Anonymous.
First of all, Jerry would never do that. This is, again, propaganda.
Where everyone's talking about we can't super tip Grillo because Vegas Beer Sales Jerry is a known doxer. We don't want him.
He's not a known doxer. You guys are, Lady K. Look at him playing with his fingers. I mean, can this guy be any daintier? Did you see him playing with his fingers? Look how he plays with his fingers on his left hand.
Savvy veteran, the way he handles this. Of course, Doom is in there.
What the fuck does... He's sitting there like this. What the fuck is he doing? Anyway, so the point being is Lady K now is trashing the shit out of Grillo. And Dick, thanks for the warning, but it's not behind his paywall. It's not private. Therefore, it's not copyrighted under federal law. Plus, I've never struck Lady K, but that doesn't mean anything. But again, the point being is Lady K is there beating the shit out of Grillo. And Grillo is the one And this is how stupid Steve is. Steve is trying to be their friends. Steve chose the shitware and Lady K over me. And Steve is so fucking stupid that he believes that Vegas Beer Sales Jerry is a bad person. This is how fucking stupid Steve Grillo is. And Tim Sabian, what the fuck are you doing? Now, I'll agree with Lady K here. 9 o'clock in the morning, Tim. 9 o'clock in the fucking morning, you fat fuck, and you're waking up to call Steve Grillo? And you're waking up to call Steve Grillo. How far has your life fallen? Now, look, I don't want to be in this Dabbleverse. I don't. I've left on several occasions. And the next one's coming soon. But I'll tell you, Tim Sabian, you're warning Steve Grillo about Fudge Sickle. Tim, you're 70 fucking years old. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, that's fucking embarrassing. And then you have an Adam Bush. You are such a fucking, you are such a lol cow. And you like to think, Adam, you know nothing about being a Long Island tough guy, Adam, because you are not. You're a backstabbing bitch. Okay? So don't pretend you know anything about being a tough guy, because you don't. You do not. You probably never got your ass kicked because your mommy and daddy protected you every fucking day of the week. You fucking little Barry Wusser. You fucking Barry Wuss. But fucking Steve Grillo decides that he's going to throw Vegas Beer Sales Jerry under the bus for shitware and Lady K. Steve Grillo makes the decision to throw me under the bus for shitware and Lady K. And shitware is the guy that he maybe met a couple of times. When I was there for Steve, I mean, it's fucking amazing. It is amazing. And you know what? It's not hard to see the writing on the wall. It's not hard. Because Steve Grillo has done this on numerous occasions. He's an opportunist, but he's too stupid to take advantage of the opportunities that are given to him. And by the way, Tim Sabian, I just want to, I don't necessarily have a problem with you, but you were not there. See, people make this, like even Lady K just do it, okay? He is trying to say that somehow Tim Sabean had any real connection to the Stern Show. At Sirius, he did. Not when I was on K-Rock. Tim Sabean was in Philly. He had zero to do with our show. Zero. The only thing we knew about Tim Sabean was he was a big fat fucking Philly. He was the Philly fatty, as we used to call him. I'm only kidding, but just sounded funny. But seriously, like nobody gave a fuck about Tim Sabean. Oh, but Grillo looks at Tim Sabean like he's some guru. He's some smart man. Steve, that's because everybody's smart next to you. You didn't know how many members of the House of Representatives there are. And neither do you, Chauncey. I know you're in the chat. You don't know either, you dumb fuck. You got fucking Nietzsche paraphrased on your fucking back. You took your clothes off in the Stern Show studio, you fucking whack packer. So don't fucking sit there, Chauncey, and think that you're going to sit there and talk about me. You're a fucking loser who had to lead the United States. I wonder fucking why. Chauncey fucking hated Stepping Out magazine. He used to kiss my ass. So I'd be on the cover of that fucking tabloid. That rag. Hey, Chauncey, how's your support for that pedophile? You know the hat you wear? Guy that was accused of being with a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, you know, that guy. How's your support for the guy who says it's going to end civilization? It's going to end the civilization. Yeah, that guy. How's that, Chauncey? You dumb fuck. You're going to talk about me? You're going to fucking talk about me? Chauncey, you are a fucking nobody. The only pussy you got was some fat fuck who crushed your fucking ribs. You dumb fuck. You're going to comment on me? Who, me? These fucking guys come out of the woodwork. They think they're like, fucking Chauncey hated. We mocked you. We laughed at you. We considered you a whack packer. And we still do. You're going to fucking sit there and talk about me as if you're some elder statesman while you're sitting that shithole flat in fucking Ireland, calling it Little Africa, and convincing fucking that bald Buddha fucking light Grillo to think that somehow the blacks are taking over Ireland? You fucking idiot. Chelsea, don't ever think that you're smart, because you're not. You're a fucking idiot. And you and Steve should do a show together every day. Dumb and Dumber. Fucking. But again, Steve fucking Grillo. And This is something, and you know what? It's so sad to me. This is not the first time Grillo stabbed me in the back. He had the guy that fucking robbed 10, 15,000 from me. He has him stay over his house. Yeah, remember that, guys? Yeah. I have the guy arrested at K-Rock. Steve opens his doors to him, only to get his fucking weed stolen from him. That's what a dumb fuck Steve is. And that's what a backstabbing bitch that Steve is. He doesn't leave the apartment when I'm going to be fucking sued. And then the piestas ter stunts. I don't know how to fucking speak French or whatever. He promises me he's not going to do the shitway show. When the uncle fucking, I don't even know what the Uncle Frico or whatever that fucking, that was named by the pedo, right? And Steve promises me that he's not going to do this show. And what does he do? He does the show. And I call him. I go, yeah, you fucking mind? And he goes, what? I said good things about you. I don't give a shit. All the snake wants is to have your face there so the snake can get super chats. That's it. But you're too fucking stupid. And by the time you learn what a snake that shitway is, will be way down the line. Don't ever come looking for me to fucking help you or be your fucking friend. That bridge is burnt. This was the final fucking straw. And I don't give a fuck. You can go on, I'm sure everyone's gonna have you on, but we will be laughing at you. Just like we laughed at you on Howard. We laughed at you. Because you were that stupid. So enjoy yourself, Steve. He tells me it's so funny. So Steve says to me, yeah, I'm gonna move to Las Vegas to run some social media thing for some guy. And I'm like, all right. Okay. In my head, I'm like, see, you don't even know, Steve, because I'm too nice. But I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Now that you stabbed me in the back one final time. When you told me you were going to Vegas to run anything, I laughed inside. I said, this ain't going to last. You couldn't run a washing machine. And somehow you're going to run the social media or for a company? I laughed inside. And I said to myself, well, this ain't going to last. And sure enough, don't seem like it did it, Steve? Because now you got to do a show every day to make a few shekels. But I could have told you it wasn't going to work. I could have fucking saved you the trip to Vegas. Said, Steve, what the fuck are you doing? What do you know about doing anything with social media? What do you know about it? Really anything? Become a mailman. But no. So now he moves out to Vegas to run some thing he's supposed to be doing. Yeah, okay. And now what is he doing? He's fucking doing his show. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. He can't even do his show. He's the worst fucking interviewer known to man. He's fucking, there's no charisma. He's not funny and he's not smart. And him and Chauncey Hayden are sitting there waxing poetic about me. Now that's hysterical. That is fucking hysterical. I mean, you can't write that one. Steve fucking Grillo and Chauncey Hayden are going to talk about me. And Steve knows zero about my lawsuit, but he's going to be like, he's going to talk as if he's F. Lee Bailey. I mean, seriously. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So this is what's going to happen. The Duke of the Future.
The Duke of the Future.
This is what's going to happen. Steve is going to fail F. Lee Baldy. Steve is going to fail miserably in Las Vegas. And then he's going to look to come back to Manhattan. And that will be done by this summer. He'll start looking to come back to Manhattan with no money. Because he's a fucking loser. Maybe his buddy Chauncey could help him out. But they could praise Trump together. Big announcement. Breaking news! Breaking news! Big announcement. I canceled my gig at the comic strip. I canceled my gig at Laugh It Up Comedy Club. And I canceled my gig at the comedy festival. Now, I normally wouldn't ever cancel any gigs. But this has caused it. The immense pain I am in right now. The only reason you can't tell it is because I'm the Duke. And I have a high threshold of pain. But it's painful. The nerve blocker has stopped. I'm allergic to the painkiller oxycodone. And the ibuprofen is not doing it. The doctor said he's going to need me anyway to be there next week to go over x-rays to make sure the rod and plate is working. So I am not going to be able to travel for the next 2 weeks. And I'm not going to go do 2 gigs and then fly back for an x-ray and because, I got to do the follow-up anyway. Because they got to make sure everything is healing the right way. Now, I normally would never ever cancel the gig, but I have no choice. So I let Johnny McCarthy know. He's probably still going to do the show at the Comic Strip. Maybe he can get Pinky to come on. Pinky so wanted to do it anyway. So have Pinky do it. But I can't do it. I can't travel. This is unfortunate. And it's expensive. Even though you have insurance, you know, the copay is still fucking a decent amount of money. I think it's like $1,000. So, and it's bad. It was bad this morning. I got up, I took ibuprofen, but it's still bad. It's still fucking killing me. So there you have it. Dr. Robert J. Manley, Tim Sabian at the Sandusky Network told Grillo Jerry's a doxer. Oh, bullshit. You idiot. Shitway told him. Shitway told Grillo. Grillo told me this. Shitway told him. Shut the fuck up. Ethan Ralph post this one. He's like, is this the local AARP chapter meetup? Thought this was supposed to be Hunchback of Mania. Where is the pizzazz? Look at this incel party. Look at this fucking, I mean, this is, now think of Rodney's, think of my event, and think of this thing. There's Pocky, dressed like a 3-year-old, with his fucking stupid fucking shirt, and then the shirt on top. There's Lady K with the fucking collared shirt with a t-shirt underneath. Oh my God. There's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. There's Fatty Patty. There's Dr. Steve. Dr. Skivosa. Jesus. What a fucking party of incels. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That looks like a bundle of laughs. Can you imagine paying for this? Oh my Lord. You have got to be a real fucking loser to be at this event. I mean, come on. Penis wrinkle. Why are you using Carl's copyright, you hypocrite piece of shit? It's not behind his paywall. It is not marked private. Therefore, it is not protected by federal law. It's not copyrighted, dummy. If it's available. Keep swinging and missing. I love it. Like, if I stop drinking, like, I don't even drink that much. I know you guys think that I'm fucking, guzzling fucking JD and all this shit. It just ain't happening. Like, but even if I were, but I'm saying like there are days I go, I don't even drink. I don't get any DTs. I'm telling you, I'm not an alcoholic. Ugh. AC was getting a little too cold in here. Dickhead. I'll explain federal law one last time to you. When you make your show private, it's considered copyright by federal law. Go look and see if my shows are private. They are. Now shut up and go back to the fucking hole that you crawled out of. Thank you. Evansgate, do you regret bragging about being rich? Oh, come on. We're all rich. See, as Obi-Wan once said, everything can be seen in a different way. So, well, Luke, you'll realize not everything is exactly the way it seems. But you told me that my father was killed by Darth Vader. Well, Luke, Your father, good man, good friend of mine, got seduced by the dark side of the Force. And when that happened, he became Darth Vader. Therefore, your father was murdered by Darth Vader. You see, Luke, not everything that you see can be, I don't know how that works, but he's trying to say not everything is appears. When you say I'm rich, it means I'm rich in happiness with a great family. Lights, choked on my beer when you said you're not an alcoholic. Skull, I'm not an alcoholic. Hey, Vince, how are you?
What's going on, John Edward Melendez?
Not much. Just dealing with this wrist.
So you went into the emergency room to get your surgery.
Yeah, because the insurance hadn't. I can't tell you how fucking pissed I am when it comes to insurance companies. Because they wouldn't say. They said I wasn't covered on Monday when I was supposed to have it privately. So then I had to go to the Fort Myers Hospital to fucking go, and because that's where the doctor was going to be. So then I was 10th in line for surgery.
What were the other injuries in front of you?
Oh God, you didn't hear my fucking?
No, I haven't watched in a while.
Oh God, there was an old man with suspenders with a bleeding like a big blood scar and nose all over here. I got a guy spitting in a bag and hawking loogies and acting like he was gonna puke. Then I had a kid who's walking on his fucking tippy toes because he's got fucking calf spasms. Then I have another lady there, fucking nauseous, fucking puking in a bag. It was like the fucking Star Wars cantina bar. It was disgusting.
I thought you were describing the Hackamania crowd.
There you go. Boom.
Oh.
Can you believe the bunch of dweebs there?
I would not call them dweebs. They're more dorks. I was asking Miss Judy, what is the percentage of dorks that are there that were able to successfully procreate?
I don't know.
For real. I don't know any. All right, so like Poker Mike, no kids. Carl is gay, no kids. Pocky, no kids. All their wives, no kids. Has anyone been able to have sex there?
Hunchback in Notre Dame, no kids.
No kid. Think about it. Where would you find a group of adults that have not been able to successfully procreate?
Vince, that's why I called it an incel party.
Yeah, I never understood that word, incel.
I think it means that you don't have sex with anybody.
Isn't that what marriage is?
Well, yeah. An online subculture, primary young heterosexual man who feels unable to find romantic or sexual partners.
Well, that describes it, except for young.
Yeah, well, I guess they're old incels. Tucktown Chuck, of course, you Peter Pekin, dude, just do it. Oh, Chauncey Hayden, he took off his clothes in Howard Stern studio, as I recall, and he had the tiniest little fucking pinky penis. It looked like a fucking penis, only smaller.
Yeah, he was a weird dude. Actually, he was up there when I would go up there for either my clients or if I was bothering Shuli or something. And your opposing counsel was always trolling around looking for him. And he was actually there during a Chauncey bit. I never liked Chauncey at all. Not that he's a mean person, just wasn't into his vibe.
He's boring.
Yeah, I agree. And he tries to be provocative, but he's not.
Chum, thanks for $5. How does it feel that your only friend is Abba? I guess the world turned to me. What happened? No, what do you mean? I have Vince right here.
That's right, baby. So what's going on with the lawsuit?
What do you mean?
Well, we were supposed to go up to Rochester, but do you not have to go now?
Well, first of all, I can't travel right now because I just canceled all my gigs. You didn't hear?
No, I wasn't watching at all.
Yeah, I mean, the pain is intense, and my doctor says that in a week he's got to take an X-ray to make sure the pin in the fucking plate is, is healing correctly.
Are you sure that you're not required to appear?
I'm not. That's why I got to find out.
When are you going to do this?
I emailed my attorney, Vince. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you talked about it. And I haven't listened to your show. What I did watch, John, is there's a recap of Rodney's. Now, we could watch it, because they were using mostly my content, but it was awesome. Now, that's a real event. And you know these dorks are not going to come close this weekend to doing it at all.
No. But Rodney's was probably, I would say, the best one out of all of them. Because, I mean, there was just so much drama in one place. I mean, if you wanted to write a reality show, Vince, you could have made that the whole season and just cut it up. I mean, from Rodney falling down the stairs to me going out with fucking Stevie Lou and Pinky and, you know, you being inebriated.
Actually, I'm in the video a lot. Do you know which one of your family members pitched a reality TV show that became super successful?
Yes. Susanna.
Was that true, though?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right, so
I was there when she came up with the idea. We were having dinner at Kris Jenner's at Bruce Jenner's house, and Kris made pasta, and we were there, and Kim and Courtney and Chloe, everybody was there, and then Susanna said, "This is your reality show," because Kris always wanted to be famous, and then Susanna would go over to Chris's house, and they would write the treatment.
Really?
Yeah, and then Dina Katz, the one that cast me on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, also cast the people for what's that stupid show? What's a dancing show? Fucking
WATP.
No, another stupid show. Dancing with the Stars. So Dina cast that as well, but she was friends with Ryan Seacrest. He asked Dina, "Does she have any shows?" Dina said, "Yeah, there's this Kardashian show," and the rest is history. And I was going to say, Sue, the universe was there, but yeah, I'm like, and now I'm laughing up comedy and fucking they're multi-billionaires.
You wish you were performing there.
Yeah, expected John, invite your cleaning person on stream. It could be fun. It's cool. You know, I was in the pilot, right?
For what?
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and Susanna. Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. I was there when they all jumped in the pool and everything. Yeah, I was there.
Do you have any video of that?
Huh?
Do you have any video of that one?
No, I don't think so. And I remember because I was giving Courtney's then husband a bunch of shit because he was retired. He told me he was 25 years old, and he said he's retired. I'm like, how the fuck are you retired? And he's like, his father owned a bunch of auto dealerships.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. The really good-looking white kid.
Yeah, and at Chloe's wedding, he and I hung out at the bar just smoking cigarettes together the whole time.
Do you think that OJ was Chloe's dad?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's my own opinion. Stuttering John Bot, you and your dude housekeeper just do it? Yes, I have a dude housekeeper.
You too? Agate.
Bebot the boot. So nasty Neil laughing at you 3 hours yesterday, Pod. Who gives it? I mean, Vince, this is, you see Steve now turned on me and it's just, isn't it, Vince? I mean, don't you find it almost like hysterical? Like it's just the norm. It happens every single time. Like everybody that I help and I'm friends with, at some point, it's inevitable. They will turn on me. It's like amazing.
When was the last time you and Danny got into a real fight? Not physically, but verbally.
So you don't even you answer my question with a fucking question, counselor?
You made your question as a statement. Do you ever hear this statement that 75% of questions are statements?
No, this is not a statement. I'm saying how do you feel when you see this happen all the time? Are you just like, well, there it happened again? I'm just curious what your assessment is. When I ask you a question, answer the goddamn question.
People would say that if you had narcissistic personality disorder, you discard people when you are feeling slighted. And generally the feeling of slight is not rational. So you discard people, and that occurs in your life, and it continues to occur ever since you were 10
They're
years
the ones
old.
discarding me.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that doesn't make much
Fuck.
sense. What the fuck am I talking about?
You and this narcissist bullshit has nothing. They discard me. Grillo threw me under the bus. I did not throw him.
Actually, I sent Steve a text message today. I like the little shorts that he does from his old Italian town.
So fucking boring. Pest Out West. Thanks for 5. John, if you hate Trump, you should join and support MAGA because your colossal Odysee is a detriment to whatever political party you support. Thank you. Okay, so now you're into the shorts. Okay, great.
No, I just saw 2 of them. It was funny to see where the guy grew up, whatever. Hey, let's watch the Rodney's video.
What?
There's a new Rodney's video. It's like 6 minutes of all the highlights.
Oh, how do you find it?
It's on Rocco's Dabbletown channel.
So you want me to get struck by Rocco?
No, it's it's almost 98% mine. You're not gonna get struck by anybody. Give me a break.
How do I find it?
I don't know what the fuck's that channel.
I don't
And
know.
I heard, and I may have heard that they're going to broadcast that Dork Fest tonight. So if people don't want to pay, I don't know what's going to happen. But I know you wouldn't want to take away any income from those guys.
I don't get it.
Because they're streaming and charging people, like your lawsuit is similar to this. Maybe we should just stream it and charge people $25 instead of $30.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Is this what you're talking about?
Let me see.
This?
Oh, yeah. Expand this out. This is great. You know, John, this actually, I watched this today. I never saw it this close. This is from my camera, actually, but it zoomed in. He actually really fucking grabs you. This is crazy. I thought it was a goof.
I know. You should sue him for me.
Speaking of lawsuits, do you think Anthony is serious about his defamation lawsuit?
Do you?
I was actually doing some research because the word pedophile, I always just assumed it meant technically love of someone that's younger. And I guess the way some courts interpret it is that he's actually convicted of a crime. I don't think you've ever said that he's an actual person that... So he's like someone like Isolino, you would consider a pedophile, but he never actually physically touched anybody, but he violated the law by viewing all those pictures.
Oh, I don't know, but all I know is that he fucking said he knows as a fact that I raped a girl in Las Vegas. That sounds defamatory to me.
Yeah, and also that you gave her AIDS or she gave you AIDS. Yeah,
Yes.
those two are defamation per se. You and I are familiar with that term, and those are the tougher ones to get around. You still have to prove damages at some point. But when Anthony said that, was it more than a year ago?
No.
Because you got to be careful. And again, get your own legal advice. But maybe he's a little rascal trying to make the time limit go past that.
Well, we'll see what happens. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean, I wish you guys would just not do it. So yeah, actually, they have a few clips coming into here, but then they get into more of the longer form of this. But I didn't realize how hard Tommy grabbed you. Look at this.
yeah, I didn't either. Isn't it funny they all use my terms too?
I know, it is funny.
There is Pocky, the O&A co-host, and now he's using Stuttering John's terms.
And I told Miss Judy the history of that. When Anthony drove to the studio to do the Jackie impersonation contest, were you still an intern there?
I don't know.
I should have said still. Were you an intern there when he did that?
I don't know. I think I was. I don't even remember it, but I had to have been there, right?
I don't know. I think it's pretty old because it was about Jackie.
I'm sorry?
It was about Jackie, but if you watch it, it was like an older version of the show. Pocky's, I don't know if they call him Pocky, but Kumia's audition. Actually did really well in it.
I didn't think he was that great.
Oh, really? Come on. He was good at that. Did he win that contest?
I don't remember. Shoulderless Chris. That guy has no shoulders. Define a lament. You keep using it wrong. Lament is a passionate expression of grief, sorrow, or regret. Come on,
John's
man.
right. Did you see Shuli's grandma arms on his show?
No.
Oh my God, John. I guess they have a sleeveless bullshit merch that they're showing. And Shuli wore it. John, you have to see his grandma. I think it was on his fan page, Shuli Anonymous.
Oh, really?
John, it is so funny. Like, I've never seen an arm with less definition.
Well, first you want me to watch this video, and now you want me to...
Yeah, I got a million things going on here.
Evans Gate, Vince Lawyer's an actual good co-host, Dumb Dan and the Crunt. By the way, have you donated to my fucking GoFundMe?
I didn't even know you had a GoFundMe besides the one that was started beforehand.
No, I have one now. Please donate.
What is the basis of it?
Just go helptheduke.com to pay for my legal fees.
Okay.
Helptheduke.com.
I should. I donated to the other one that Dr. Steve scammed us on.
So why don't you donate to me? Really, Vince? Seriously.
No, I will.
Come on, help me out. I mean, help a brother out. I mean, Jesus. Vince?
All right, let's watch the video.
Are you going to donate to it?
Yes.
How much?
How much you need?
1,000?
That's it? For an attorney?
No. Could you just give me like at least 100, please?
Carl always makes fun of you for asking me for money, but I learned from you and High Pitch that if you don't ask, you'll never get.
No. Erica Hill loved you in Poltergeist. Do the line, Carol Ann. It's Carol Ann. I don't even know.
I've never even seen that movie.
You've never seen Poltergeist?
No, where would you really see it? It was a little bit before my time.
I don't know. I mean, it's fucking awesome. It's a great movie.
Better than Jaws?
No, nothing's better than Jaws. Reverend Rage, my man. It's killing Rob that he's on the Sandusky team. He did it for money. I like Rob, but I can tell it's not real. Shit where hate never goes away. Skull Vinny. Yeah, isn't that weird? I mean, Shitway's such a snake, Vince. Like, it's just such a sleazy little snaky parasite. You know, he
what
just
do you do now?
Oh, hey, dog. Talking to Rob Saul. Hey, dog, I'm happy for your sobriety. You want to come on the show? And then with Grillo, too. Hey, buddy, just want to let you know Vegas Bear Sauce Jerry's a dickhead. It's just like he's such a snake, Vince. What?
Nothing. Let's get back to the video. I mean, Anthony looks okay there.
These are grown men.
I was worse than them, John. It was so much fun.
What'd you say?
It was so much fun. I was worse than these guys. In fact, like, everyone's critiquing you, right? But then in the end, we're like, but I had the best time of my life ever. You know, it's like we were mad, but then we realized this was amazing.
Of course. But look, grown men. Pocky's what, 67? And he's chanting Pussy Boy.
Pussy boy, pussy boy, pussy boy.
Look at these guys. Unfucking believable. The dweeb. An army of dweebs.
The pussy!
Can you imagine these are grown fucking men? There's Pocky clapping like a fucking... This is unbelievable.
Well, you do that in baseball.
John.
Very
Oh, John, can you stop for a second?
Yeah.
Right, there's a guy that you see that just came in front of the screen. He was an attorney that heard Cumia talking when we were drinking before, and he works for a super large law firm, and he was a fan of the Stern Show, and he got us like 2 black SUVs all on his law firm's dime. I thought he was full of shit, but then Miss Judy looked him up, and he's a real partner at like the top 3 law firm in the world.
Oh, give me his name.
I know.
What do you think? That was in fucking
Oh my God. He is. If he's not embarrassed by watching this, he's lost the plot.
I have
thing
no
is, like,
idea why he did what he did.
What?
He's actually a lot cooler in public than I was, but did he set us all up to get all this admiration
For me?
from everybody that was there?
Probably. Jackie Treehorny, you talked to Hobo Drifter, you let plug in as far as like, oh yeah, no, I haven't talked to that guy. I don't know. I guess he's gone.
How'd you find this drifter to clean your house?
Tuck down Chuck. John, how do you know incel? You are one. Really? I'm an incel? I have 3 kids and I've banged 300 women, so I don't think I'm an incel.
Can you name 3 people that have kids at this Ghoul Fest?
No.
I can't either. I don't know one.
Well, I know you have kids, Ryan.
I'm not going to that fucking Ghoul Fest. I would never go there in a million years.
I know,
would
Johnny.
never go there.
Johnny, you think Vince has Ella's Daniel?
Ehlers Danlos, those 2 last names. That's what High Pitch Eric had. Actually, your good friend Doug Goodstein has it too.
Really?
Ehlers Danlos.
What is it?
It's a disorder where you're sort of like double jointed, but even worse. And there's degrees of it. Eric had it really bad. Plus, he was a dwarf as well.
All right, let me get to the tape.
But I still loved it.
I don't think there's ever been an occasion where there was an entire crowd of people that literally despise the comedian that's showing up.
Oh yeah, they all despise me, but they're there. You dumb fuck.
But Anthony has good microphone and stage presence, John.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Everybody should let him do his act. Ladies and gentlemen, Stuttering John Orlando.
Look at the anticipation. Look at that. Look at everybody with their cameras. Look at the girls. Nope, they can't wait to see me. You would think I was the biggest star in the world.
John, I almost had a heart attack. Like, just not because I was seeing you, but just when you were walking up, I was so fucking excited. It was I literally almost passed out. I told Eric, I think I'm going to die. And it would have been worth it.
Why didn't you bring Lori?
Please, you don't bring sand to this beach.
Everyone chanting the Duke. You see? But I thought they all hated me. But they're all chanting the Duke.
No, we loved you. Have you ever watched any of this?
No. Well, only the ones that I had before. This is a real interesting one. I haven't seen this. Look at me coming up with a beer.
Oh, yeah. Actually, in one of these, the guy tries to take your beer and you fucking drive it right back into your body. Look, is that actually, that's Poker Mike right there.
Yeah, I know. Look at him. Big fucking moonhead with that fucking tongue out. That's how much he wants to lick my ass. Look how buff I am, though, Vince.
At one point, we're going to have to go see Shuli's grandma arms.
Yeah, I know. But look how buff I am.
And look at how happy Poker Mike is. Actually, he flew out to Vegas today to see his boyfriend, Pocky.
It's too fucking funny. Look at the Duke, all confident. Yeah, they all despise me, yet they're all cheering me, Pocky. Wahapa.
Why do you keep saying people despise you? Like setting yourself up for failure here. We were all there for you.
Vince, that's what he introed me as. Never before has there been a more despised person. That's that's going to headline. Do you not recall how this started?
I did, but do you remember what I taught you, that all criticism is self-criticism? I didn't think of it until right now.
Yes.
And
well, there you go. Ryan A. John, can you ask Vince nicely to take off his hat? Take off your hat.
no, let's go. You did. You took it off.
I know.
Look at right there.
Come on, Vince. Look at his smile. Just like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
That was actually from the scene in the movie with Lardass. That smile right there. And what Shuli and everyone didn't see was that you actually did that. They thought you were crying.
No, I was.
Mainly because I said you were, but you weren't.
They're all fucking yelling for my squeegee bit.
I almost passed out yelling for the squeegee.
Documentary, page 5. You like that, Vince?
Love it.
Thanks to my brother who wrote that on there. What are they saying, Vince?
Anthony.
Oh. Look at this. This is a 67-year-old man.
You're having a good time.
Who's that pig next to Anthony?
Hey.
Who is it?
That's F Mammy.
Ugh. You banged her?
No. Maybe actually Anthony is the dad.
What's that?
Maybe Anthony is the dad.
Of what?
F Mammy's fake baby.
I don't care what you say. He's pissed that I'm rating this. I don't give a fuck. I know he's pissed.
Let me get my lights. Hold on a sec. Keep playing.
Formally admitted to the second-degree strangulation.
They're applauding strangulation.
That was me.
Sorry, Pocky, I don't work for you. Right now, you're working for me. I'm fucking owning you. I'm the puppet master. I'm the Pocky master. Look at the Duke.
Keep reading, dude.
Come on, Vince. This is legendary. If you don't think this is vintage Stuttering John, I don't know what is.
I have to admit that I downloaded Shuli's version of this throughout the night, where he made $3,000 more than everyone else there, which is annoying, using my content. But I have watched it maybe 20 times, like in the morning, commuting to work, because I have it on YouTube Premium. You can download and not have to have reception. I don't know, man. I just keep looking back to this night and all the energy in that room. I haven't really seen something that replicated in a long time.
Loophole lady, John, ask your buddy if his phone is working.
Yeah, why?
She's probably trying to tell you, what do you want to name your kid?
Oh, God.
Very successful relationship until it was.
Shawshank Redemption, Vince. I planned it. That's how I was going to end. Then I was going to say skull and walk off triumphantly.
Well, pay attention to the response you get after the school, because I thought you were going to do your act after this. And we were all happy. As much as we all were yelling and stuff, you'll see how happy you are when you actually yell at skull. Including Carl.
It's, this was fucking, I'm so happy. I mean, how could anyone think the Duke doesn't deliver?
I don't know if anyone's saying that.
And won the crowd over. Let's see if we can find John. We're looking for John.
Well, he was here.
You know,
John, you left all
was
those beers
here.
there.
This is
That's very upsetting to me.
I can't believe it. That's why I didn't think you were actually there. Why would you leave a free case, even if it is Budweiser? You would take that in your car. I know you.
Of course I would.
that he
Drink
was
it on the
here.
way
I have
home.
no idea why he did what he did, but I still loved it.
Hey, I have no idea why he did it, but I still loved it.
Take your time, wait for your server to come around and close your tab.
Nah, it wasn't
After you
Steve.
close your tab, your server will bring you a green ticket to exit the building.
All right, let's
If
keep
you
this
do not
one out
have a
on the
green
tab.
ticket in your hand, you
They actually
cannot
put it in.
exit. That is proof of payment. Thank you very much.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. He ain't lying, dude.
Why am I watching this idiot?
They just put it's 2 seconds. Keep going.
Is it only 2 seconds? Was that only,
Literally, it's 2 seconds.
that you, Vince?
Answer.
Walking out
John,
of
can you stop it there for a second? So
but
I didn't realize that comedy clubs have a system where they drop the checks and then people have to pay for them. I've never heard of using a green ticket in this day and age in Manhattan. It's fucking so tacky and
Yeah,
cheesy. Now,
no.
the black guy running up there, right? So what would be the proper procedure if they had someone like
take
you
the
that went
card
short?
first. They take the card and they run it, and then they just add every beer to your card. You always take the card first. This was such a fucking hack fucking way to do this. It's amazing.
But I did the math. There's no way that even if they gave free beer, they would have made anywhere close to having this place sold out. And you have to attribute that mainly to Anthony and you, ironically.
Of course, the Duke sells, bro. Let's see. Vince is the one yelling at Duke. You big dummy. Ask him. There's a ton of people yelling Duke.
Yeah, my camera's right there with the audio, but I didn't even catch all the chants. So,
Yeah, you heard a bunch of people saying Duke. Fuck. El Tigre, my man. I was right next to Poxter. Duke killed it. A lot of people are going to, I mean, come on. It was fucking legendary.
there's Poker Mike and Carl, high pitch.
That may be the funniest thing of the night.
All right, well, there we go.
That was good.
Yeah, that was fun. So now where is this? Huh?
Yeah, Shuli's anonymous.
All right, hold on.
So when you would make these representations that he was a pedo, that I saw someone flash, what was your intent with that?
I don't know what you're talking about, nor am I going to fucking comment on any of this. Pest Out West, I think everybody won at Rodney's. Anthony won in reality, but you definitely won in your weak tart delusional head, so everybody won. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, I fucking won. End of story.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
dude. And when you play the shorts that have music, you can't get a copyright strike for 30 seconds of it. It's fine. They
What?
ruined the whole short. You know the great short of how you envision it in your head? The one that you played the other day. You turn the music off and it sucks.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. If it's only a short, they monetize it and you don't have to worry about it.
let's see. So what
So
is
first
it
we'll go into Shuli's Anonymous. We're going to see the Dues Bear, see if he's got better arms than you. Oh, look at this. Pocky's watching you in Vegas right now.
Of course he is. He always watches me.
That is true. Actually, Casey's brother's out with him too, and Poker Mike.
Is this the one you're talking about? I'm sorry. You can't see. This?
Yeah, dude, doesn't it look like a grandma? Like, zoom in on that arm. Like, shouldn't there be a muscle somewhere?
Yeah, you would think. You would think there would be. Is this him too, or no?
Yeah, but that's fake. It is. That's fake though. Like, you can't really tell from that one. But the other one is real. That's real. Like, shouldn't there be some movement? Like,
there should be some definition
of something, right?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
And more chins than Miss Judy's family reunion.
Yeah, I mean, look at Jesus. And what a
zoom in on those chins.
And what a bad choice of a fucking shirt.
Oh God.
Is he trying to sell shirts with this?
I don't know. Didn't anyone learn anything from your boss, John? And actually, Howard sat your ass down, and it still sticks with me to this day. I won't sell merch because of that time when he was yelling at you.
What?
Do you recall? He quizzes you as to why he doesn't sell tchotchkes. And he says to you that I get pitched bullshit every single day to sell this little lighter, a shot glass, all that junk. But he doesn't do it. And he asks you, do you know why? And then you give a response, but he wanted to hear a different one. You're like, because you saturated the market or something like that.
Is that what I said?
You said, I don't know, you may have not said that, but he was putting you on the spot there.
Let's see. Jokey Jackman. Vince Lawyer shirt size. Have a Rodney Stuttering John shirt for you.
I don't know. I'm sort of like a large now, unfortunately.
Yeah, you are. So I hope you donate. There you go. Support the Duke's fight for his rights at helptheduke.com.
So where does the money technically go?
Well, it will definitely go to my legal fees. Definitely.
But how do we know this is not another scam that Dr. Steve's running?
This is because it's not. I swear on my life, may it drop dead, it's going to my legal fees. Both 1 to 10. How done are you with FKA Mammy? I don't really give a fuck about it. That's up to Vince to answer.
Why, you're done with her?
I'm indifferent. I don't really care either way.
Well, last time it came on, she was on. I figure you guys are still friends.
I mean, friends. I mean, I don't really trash her anymore. I mean,
you did just call her a fat cow.
Yeah, well, that was just because because you're on. So I thought, since she claims that she banged you, I wanted to. It was more of a slight to you.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you gonna do, John? Edward Melendez? You would have banged her. You know that.
No, I wouldn't have. Anything you want to plug? All right, everybody. I want to, and I'll be back tomorrow. This is Stuttering John saying, "Gee, yeah."